the British historian's imperialist historiographic growths. Till now, we have focused attention on histories which were mainly widely read and attained the status of textbooks, and hence influenced historical imagination and understanding. There were other historical works not of that type, but nevertheless of historiographic importance. Lord Macaulay. In the middle decades of the 19th century, two great authors wrote on India, though India was not in the center of their interest. One was Lord Macaulay, whose essays on some great British Indian personalities like Robert Clive were published in Edinburgh Review. Macaulay's literary approach made Indian history readable, though his essays were flawed by poor information and poor judgment in relation to the native part of British India. It was a great change from the uncommonly dull and censorious James Mill's writings. Macaulay's lasting power was the establishment of a custom of writing history in the biographical mode. This was widely imitated later, and hence volume after volume of biographies of viceroys and the like, and histories of their management. Sir Henry Maine's contribution was of another type. A great juridical historian, Maine applied himself to the revise of ancient Indian institutions, while he was for a short era the law member of the Governor Commons Council in India. His ancient law mutinies were path-breaking works in history. Maine changed the course of European thinking on the development of law by looking at laws and institutions beyond the domain of Roman law. There were, though, few mentionable contributions by British Indian scholars to follow up Maine's custom in legal and institutional history. His impact was limited to European scholarly work in the late 19th century, and perhaps even beyond in the development of sociology in the hands of Max Weber and others. Sir James James Stephen. In the region of legal history, the works which British Indian authors produced were of a stage dissimilar to, indeed inferior to, Maine's. Therefore, for instance, Sir James James Stephen, also a law member of the Viceroy's Council, wrote a defense of British management under Warren Hastings. Edmund Burke, he argued, was wrong in thinking that the punishment awarded to Nanda Kumar by Justice Elijah MP was a case of miscarriage of justice. This was the subject of Stephen's story of Nand Kumar, and the impeachment of Sir Elijah MP Iser, Henry Beveridge, wrote in support of the impeachment and in condemnation of the trial and punishment of Nanda Kumar, a narrative of a judicial murder. Envious British management Sir John Strachey of the ICS wrote Hastings and the Rohilla War debates in relation to the A thing in the past, Warren Hastings and his impeachment, and Edmund Burke's criticism of British management. The location of this type of debate was history, but the hidden agenda was modern, to present British conquest and